Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are getting into the clean beauty boxes that I have, which is the So Susan Cosmetics colored Curate and Petit Vour. Yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and get into our boxes. The first thing we pull out of the Petit Vour box is the card that gives you the little introduction about what the June box is, with the information about the products inside of the box. The first thing we pull out is shower sheet, oversized and super soft. This on-the-go wipe, cleanse, and refreshes every inch of your skin. Well, I mean, that's it. That's all there is to it. So, yeah, okay. I will definitely use it. Don't really have any feelings. It's just a packet, so we'll see. Next we have Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer by Pacifica Beauty. Apply this lightweight primer before makeup for a blurred focus finish with a oil control benefit. I do like this packaging. It is 100% vegan and cruelty free. Let's see what it actually looks like. Oh, I have to take the plastic off first. Okay. Or the seal, I should say. Okay, seal is off. Okay, so it is a cream. And it does smell like cherries. See, there's the cream. And let's see, rubs in. Feels really soothing, really. See, you can't really see it. Not that your hands have much pores, but it does look like it smoothed my hand out a little bit. So yeah, silicone free, all that stuff, so that will be a fun product to use. Next we have Gold Faden MD Detox Hydrating Gel, an oil-free skin balancing moisturizer created with beta hydroxy acid to help prevent future breakouts. Okay, so this is a little bit different than what I normally use. Okay, this is a very different moisturizer. It looks kind of clear, if you can see it on my skin right there. So it's not a cream, it is a gel for sure. Smells okay. I don't really have anything to say about it. I will definitely be trying this out for 5 days and let you know what I think. Next we have Pure Minerals Organic Eyeliner, created for sensitive eyes. This antioxidant infused eyeliner is perfect for a tight lining or a smoky look. I will say it is very creamy. When I put it on my hand, I barely had to touch it, and look how dark that is. The thing when they're creamy, I'm always nervous about like how they get like smudged all over the place. That I'm kind of concerned about. But I don't like them dry either, because then it becomes a little difficult to put around the eye. Other than that, I am excited to try this one. I like the fact that it's organic, because I mean, in these beauty boxes you get tons of eyeliner and it's normally black. So, you know, like I said in a past video, if you're gonna send me a black eyeliner, make it special, because we get tons of them. And I do feel like with this being an organic one, and it's like free of all kinds of things. So like, look at that, it's free of all of this. So I can't help but think, you know, I'm already pretty excited about it just for that. So we'll see how well it holds up to its counterparts. Last item in here is the Gold Faden MD Detox Hydrating Gel. And I'm looking at this and I told you guys wrong. I have two things from Gold Faden MD. And this one is actually the Needless, a line soothing, skin plumping, non-invasive serum that reduces the appearance of fine line depth. And this is the moisturizer. And this is the serum. Let's see what okay, so this is a legit gel too. So it is definitely soothing. It is nice. So yeah, can't really say anything else about that until I give it a try, but those are the two products from Gold Faden MD. There we go. Right, the first thing we have is the card for the bag, and on the other side we have the information about the products inside. The limited edition bag, of course, is $12, and I really like the bag and the artwork this month. I think this is really, really cute with the fishes. I like the colors, it really pops. So I am very excited about this. The first item we pull out is Dream Maker in Private Jet by So Susan. It says that this is a light shifting highlighting cream. This is kind of a different product for this bag, so I'm not really sure what to think of it. Let's try a little bit here on the hand. And this is pretty, but I don't know, a little bit of this goes a long way. I don't think that you really need a lot of this to get the desired effect. Let's smooth it in and see what happens here. Okay, so if you smooth it in a little bit more, it's not as noticeable, but it definitely picks up light. So this will be fun to play with and see if I can get this working in a functional way. Next we have Eye Candy in Fondue by Truffle Cosmetics. This is a highly pigmented eyeshadow duo. I do really like the colors here. If you look at that, nice shimmery blue. It's kind of, and I guess it's kind of a shimmery brown color. I do like them. I think they're pretty. I like that they're different, and I'm really excited about being able to use them. Next we have Lip Patine in Artifact by Jelly Pong Pong. Don't really have much of a feeling about this yet. It is creamy. I do like the color. It's kind of like a rose gold color, kind of pink and coppery too. I do like it. I think it's pretty. So I am excited about using it. Last item in the bag is the Rose Gold palette by So Susan. This is a really cute palette, really cute design. I really like the packaging that comes with in the color Curate products. I think that's cute. And the colors, of course, are really pretty swatched. They look great on my hand as well. So I'm excited to play with them. Couple colors here, the what is this, the Arcadian and Mystic Glow are again fade into my skin tone very much so, but I think they're great colors and I'm going to have a lot of fun with these colors. I hope they wear well because I haven't always had great luck with some of the eyeshadows, but this is different than some of the eyeshadow palettes that I've had before, so I think this one's going to be okay. We will see. It has been 5 days and I've tried everything in both the Petit Vour and the Color Curate So Susan bag. And the Gold Fatten Detox Hydrating Gel, I liked that. That was not like super moisturizing and hydrating like I'm used to, but it did hydrate. It did absorb pretty well, pretty good. Didn't really seem to irritate or itch or anything, but because it wasn't super hydrating like I'm used to, I don't think this is something that I would really want because again my skin is super dry as it is, but it was good and I did like it. Now the Needless Solution by Gold Fatten Indie. Now this was good too, but the thing is it did kind of make my skin itch a little bit, so this is not a product I can use every day. It's going to be an every other day kind of product for me just because I don't like to itch. The shower sheet here, I didn't use. I usually work in an office, so it's not like something I'm gonna really need regularly, but I do plan on trying it, but I want to be in an environment where I'm actually have a need of it, not just sitting in an office all day. So that's why I haven't used it yet, but I do plan on using that. Then I have the black eyeliner here, and you know that if you get beauty boxes in general, you get lots of black eyeliner. And at this point, I'm just kind of like, if you're gonna send me one, send something special. And I did feel like this was special, not because it was black, but because of this right here, you know, it's organic, vegan, cruelty-free, all that wonderful stuff. So I do feel like this was worth it. I have it on right now, and as you can see, it performs very well, so I'm happy with that. And the last thing in that was this Pacifica Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer. It definitely is matte. It's not going to smooth over your pores in the same way some of the other primers work, but it definitely is a mattifier. And it's so mattifying that I could not use a mattifying foundation with it because my skin was just insanely dry. So for me, if I'm going to use a mattifying primer, I've got to use like a dewy foundation, just so my skin doesn't like scream at me for the dryness. But I did like it once I figured out what I was doing. And I should tell you this too. So like the first 2 days I tried with the mattifying primer, or not mattifying primer, but mattifying like foundations and stuff, my skin just itched and burned and it was horrible. But as soon as I switched over to like the foundations that were more dewy, and it didn't burn anymore. It felt fine. It looked great. And if you can see, because it, you know, like I feel like the mattifying primer with the dewy stuff is actually really good on my skin. I still have the dewy look, but it's not overly dewy looking because, you know, I do use like oils and stuff to moisturize my face. So like if I'm not using a mattifying primer and then I put down one of those dewy foundations, it looks like I'm sweating and oily, and I'm not. I'm very, very dry. So I did feel like if I'm going for a dewy look, starting with a mattifying primer was a really good move for me. So I did like that. And these are originally repriced too. If I remember right, they're like $8 for this whole thing right here, you know, and it's clean beauty. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. But I didn't try this, so I'm not going to count that. But out of these 4, I would give this one, this would be half for me because it did make me itch. But these are all solid yeses, and this is a half these for me. So this would be a 3.5 out of 4 on that box. Now onto the So Susan. We had the So Susan Cosmetic palette, and you can see that I've been using that. And I really, really enjoyed these colors. You can see them on me right now. They're creamy, they wear well, there's really no fallout. I didn't really have much of a creasing problem. Sometimes with the primers I would use or whatever, but it was like normal creasing from long day wear, and it wasn't anything crazy where it's like you couldn't see the color or anything. But for the most part, it didn't crease, and I really enjoyed that. Then there was the other eyeshadow here. I did use this a couple times, and I do like it. This blue one is like really, really pretty on. It almost has like a diamond effect when you put the blue on, and I really enjoyed that. So I really liked that too. Now the light shifting highlighting cream. This was really kind of different to me because I don't really use creams and stuff, and it took me a little bit to figure out how to use it. The first time I like dabbed it directly on my face, and that didn't work. But what I ended up figuring out worked for me, and it looks pretty good, is I would take the product, put a little bit on my hand, then take a highlighting brush, dip it on it, and then kind of dab it where I wanted it on my face. Just dabbed it. Once I got it into the positions that I want, I would take my fingers and go like this. So it kept it from messing up, you know, the primer and the foundation and all the other stuff that I laid down first. And it kept this really nice, pretty dewy look, and I like it. So I have no complaints about it once I figured out how to work it. The other thing is this lip Pantene. I have that on now. I've gotten one of these before from them, but it was a totally different color. You see that? I mean, it looks, I don't know if you can see, it looks rust, but it's actually more of an orangey rust in person. I do like these. They wear well. The only complaint I have about this is that it does feel kind of drying during the day, and there's not much you can do to get around that. You can put some gloss over it or something, but I mean, liquid lips are drying too, so I mean, it's kind of like a price you pay if you want something that lasts on your lips a while. But as far as wearability, as far as feel, as far as look, I really like it, you know, and I have nothing else to say about that. So out of these 4, I think it's a solid 4 out of 4, and I'm excited about July's bag. Yeah, July's bag. And if you don't already know, I have a giveaway going on. The link is below. If the link is gone, that means entry is over. It is running until July 7th. You can enter till then. All the instructions on how to enter is on the link, so good luck on that one, and I will see you guys all later.